That's a good bunch more trees growing. So I will have more resources available. What do we got here? Nothing is ready to harvest yet. I'd have been surprised if it was. Okay. And now I want to stop in to the mine. Okay, let's see. Anything growing here, or cooking here, I should say. Let's see. Put that away. Put that away. I still got another 3 minutes on the gunpowder. Okay, I have gotten a decent little bit of progress on this mine shaft. At least in extending it. It's more a tunnel than a mine shaft because there hasn't been much to mine in this area. But this is a desert. There isn't much to mine in the desert. Let's see. Let me have a look at the map. Okay, I'm here underneath the road. This is a good place. Okay. I'm going to carve out a room off the branch of this thing, branching off the side of it. I guess this way to the north is just as good as any. And initially I'm just going to dig a short side tunnel going into it. Whoops. Keep your directions right. Because I have something I need to do on the surface that is related to this. And we have another level. Frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's the entry wall, and then here 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go one more. Yeah. Right. Dig a floor out. Put a frame down here. One, 2, 3. Okay. All right, now, in the middle of this frame, facing east, check the map. My coordinates are 1514 south by 611 west. All right, 1514 south by 611 west. I am opening a notepad so that I can actually write that down. 1514 south by 611 west. Okay. Now, there's something I need to do in that location. First, I need to see if some stuff is ready for that, or how long what it's going to take. I keep hitting the light when I don't want to. Now, I know they got this new thing in there called the cement mixer, which does a nice job of making it easier to make cement and so on. But You don't actually have to use the cement. Oh yeah. Let's get some fuel in there. You don't have to use a cement mixer to make the cement. It just makes it easier. Alright. Cement. I brought the concrete part. Oh, there's no stone in that thing. Alright, let's get the stone cranking. I'm gonna need probably about 32. That's okay. So this is where having more than one forge would come in handy. Alright, forged iron. Get 10 of those going. I've got some on me already. No, stop. Cancel. What do I need? Rebar. No. 32. Good, that won't take too awfully long. In fact, let's get another 32, just to be sure. Once all this is done, and there's enough cement crafted, okay, now I need to do something I should have done before I went down into the tunnel. And that is, get some more bacon and eggs going. Wait a minute. There. Okay, I got some cement, some bacon and eggs cooking. Let's see. Let's eat some of these. Get the food level up, because I got pretty doggone low there. Drink a thing. Or a couple of things. Okay. Put that away. And now we're heading out again. To those coordinates I've recorded in the mine. Because there's a little something I need to build there. And it is actually related to what I'm going to do in the tunnel down there. Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are. Putrid girl, you're putrid. Oh, there's a airdrop on the mark, on the compass. Okay, yeah, there should have been an airdrop like on day 4, and I was busy at the time. and didn't go after it, so let's go after it now. Okay, I hear them, like they're right on top of me, but I don't see them. That's most disturbing. But let's get this airdrop recovered. Hopefully, yeah, I got enough room for it. Let's do a beer for the stamina buzz. Oh, try not to walk into the cactus. Alright. The thing is, it tells you what direction it is. Oh, more potassium nitrate. I'm going to grab that. It tells you what direction it is, but it does not tell you the distance. Bearing, but no range. Not exactly what I would call super helpful, but it's a lot more helpful than it used to be, so I'm not actually complaining, even though it sounds like I am. Oh, goody. It went into the burn biome. Well, that's another place for wood, at least. Dead wood. Won't get any seeds or saplings out of it, I don't think. See if I can do this without getting burned. Without stepping in an ember pile. Day 7, 1400 hours. Not the greatest time in the world to be out after this, but hey, what the heck. These loot drops only, or supply drops I should call them. They're not loot drops, they're just supply drops. They only happen once every 3 days. So it's actually, just come to think of it, this could be today's, I don't know. Alright, let's get on point here. There isn't a really heck of a lot of time. Good grief, how far away is this doggone thing? Out of burned. No, just keep moving. Don't mess with him. If he's not chasing me, I can leave him alone and leave him for another... Oh, crap. I hope this thing didn't land in the hub city, because that's what that looks like. I'm really not in any shape to be going into the hub city. Alright. Least little bit of problem, I'm out of here. I see the smoke. And the parachute. Okay, this must be today's drop. Yeah, it must be. Okay. Good grief. Did it land on top of that store? How cool. Go around front to be sure, but I think it landed on top of this here store, which I think is a shotgun Messiah. Yupper. It did, and it is. Alright. That's pretty sweet. Airdrop landing on top of the store. Alright, I'm going to put a frame down there and there so that I know where the ladder is. How sweet is this? Land right on top of the shotgun Messiah. Okay. Rockets. The crappiest rocket launcher ever built. Sniper rifle barrel. Sniper rifle receiver. Beaker. Antibiotics. First aid kits. And painkillers. Alright. You mean, what? SMG schematic. Read? Can you believe 2 of them in one spot? I don't get that. I've never heard of that. SMG stock. SMG is a bullet hose. I'm going to scrap it. There was 2 of them here. How the heck did that happen? I'm not complaining. I'm just really curious. Alright, time to get out of here. I do not want to be in the hub city just yet. I am frankly quite surprised that I have gotten away with being in here this long. Oh boy, crack a book. Formerly known as Barnes & Noble, commonly referred to as Barnes & Noble. I can't help it. I have to check this out. Auger schematic. I'm going to leave the paper. I can come back and get it then. Sawed off known. Leave it. I'll tell you what. 1 arrowhead. I'll keep the paper instead. So we'll scrap that. I know it. Hunting rifle. Read. I didn't intend on doing a Hub City run, but I'm here, and there is a little bit of time. And there are so many things that I need to acquire, book and schematic-wise. Pistol, great. Now I can work on my pistols. Hunting rifle, I already know it. Crossbow, I know it. Leather gloves, read. Oh, I knew it. Oh, well. Yes, I know I can gain skill points in something by rereading books about it, but there is an issue with that, and I'm not going to go into it right now, but it basically has to do with how experience and whatnot is handled when you do that. And I'm not sure that it's a good idea to be reading stuff you already know unless, well, under certain conditions that might make sense that I can't think of right this minute, but I do know it's not always necessarily a great idea to do that. Wood in the bookstore. Wrench. I don't know it. Read it. Is that better than the one I have? No. Scrap it. Scrap it. Oh. Open the safe. And then definitely time to GTFO and get back to base. Hunting rifle stock is crap. Shotgun is scrap. That's crap. Alright, I'm out of here. I know I didn't get everything. Don't care. It's 16:17 and I have a long run to get back to home. Whoops, wrong direction. Alright. Do a beer. And keep running. Fortunately, I didn't have to go too far into the hub city. But I got some good stuff in that bookstore. Paper is always welcome. And now, to race for home. Because there is still a thing I want to do on the surface at those coordinates that I wrote down. And as long as this is an uneventful trip, I will catch up with you on the other end. Alright, I'm getting close here. It's right around here someplace. Let's see. 1525 south, 609 west, so 1523, I need 1514. 28, I gotta go this way. $15.15. So right about here should be it. Okay, 15.16. 15.15. 15.13, huh? 15.14, 609. Oh, for crying out loud, get rid of that. I need frames. Oh, what the heck, I've got rebar frames, use those. $6.10. 1514 by 611. This is where I need to be. And the frames need to go around it. Okay. Tell me I brought an upgrade tool. Yeah. Okay, now this is a spot directly above that place that I marked in that new corridor in the mine. Or the, well, I guess it's a mine. The tunnels, the underground area. How about that? And this is why I made the rebar frames and took the time to mix up the cement. not going to do much else right now other than to just get this place built up. Yeah, you're out of breath and it's hot. Deal. Okay. Alright, get all these upgraded, as many as I can. Okay, that's it for my cement. I can at least get the wood part of them done. I will be making a lot more cement over the next few days. Alright. Let's try not to walk off the cliff. Okay, that is going to be an opening on the surface, and its entire purpose is not to be a point of ingress and egress. It is actually intended to let light down into the underground, because I am going to build an underground farm. I mean, I will still have farming going on up there, but I'm going to have farming going underground as well. Huff and puff and huff and puff. Come on. Okay, now I need some frames. There. Okay. Oh. I have some more scrap irons. There. They should leave that alone, and if they don't, it's got a little bit of ability to last. Alright, back in here. Okay. Alright, I don't expect a whole lot more to be going on between now and, let's see. Those made up. I'm going to get out enough coal to match up with this nitrate and make up more gunpowder. Anything else that needs to go up here? Yeah, that. Leave some wood up here. All right. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And I'll just put this stuff away for right now. Okay, I'm going to go down below. I'm going to get some coal to go along with this potassium nitrate, make up a bunch more gunpowder, And for the most part, I'm going to chill and take my time and just kind of chill out and wait for 2200 when the day 7 horde should arrive, all anxious and whatnot. Alright, it's 21:39 and okay, I've got lead cooking in here and I need to buy another perk because all that gunpowder making has done for me. I can now get shotgun shell crafting. Yeah. That means... oh, for crying out loud. Click in here. Then type buckshot. Bang. Start manufacturing buckshot. And for that, I can start going ahead and making shotgun shells as soon as I get back up topside, which I need to do very soon. Okay, I'm not anticipating using the shotgun that much right now, this first 7-day horde on day 7, because day 7 usually isn't too big of a deal. It just lets you know that, hey, there is some serious stuff coming in future day 7s, like on day 14, day 21, 28, 36, and so on. Shotgun shells. And they're running. And I'm making shotgun shells, even though I don't really expect to use any. I am, however, going to go over here to the edge, because one thing I want to see is what direction they approach from. Assuming they're going to approach, I don't see anybody. Granted, it's night, it's dark, it's hard to see much of anything, but still. Interesting, I'm not seeing anyone approach. Really peculiar. I've done a lot of prep. Think they would appreciate that and want to come and test themselves against it. But I'm not seeing jack diddly squat going on out here. And I have maintained a steady state of being on here the whole time. I didn't log out once, because I've seen where people logging out on horde day has caused the horde to be funky in some way or another. Sometimes by not showing up at all, sometimes by showing up the instant you log on, which when you're not prepared for it, that is a bad thing. But I am not seeing anything moving down there. Granted, I don't have much in the way of lighting. I need to get the wherewithal for making one of those spotlights. I'll get a good view of the blood moon. Yeah. Well, this is something of a letdown. I expected a little bit of something, you know, A dozen or two, anyway. Well, it has been a long, very uneventful night. And I figured it out that there is a bug somewhere. And I know that because it finally occurred to me to look in the console. And look at what I see here. Error, spawning horde. Okay. Spawning wandering horde moving towards player. Me. Error. Horde spawn off edge of valid space. Aborting spawn. Could not find a valid position to spawn wandering horde. Trying again in 30 minutes. And you look here, the timestamp. It's scrolling really fast. It's trying very hard to spawn the horde, but it can't. And I'm wondering, you see, I did some traveling. I ended up going up here to the hub city, chasing after that supply drop. And then I was there for a while. Zombies were encountered on the way up and on the way back. And while I was there, well, they were seen. They weren't quite encountered, so to speak, because, you know, I didn't care to encounter them. But, yeah, I saw them. They were there. I heard them. They were in the hub city. They were around the bookstore that I went into, and so on. And coming back, I saw them on the way back. And then I stopped right around here to build that little structure. And then I came back here, and I'm wondering if maybe the horde this bit in the console, if that started to try to spawn the horde while I was over there, and it wanted to spawn them off in a place that doesn't exist yet. And so it spawned it off the edge of the world. Yeah, or it would have had it actually done so, but it couldn't because it was off the edge of the world, the edge of explored space. Because I was close to the edge at the time that it wanted to spawn the horde. That's my theory, at least. In any event, I have come to the conclusion that no, there will not be a Day 7 horde. Because probably of where I was when the game decided to try to spawn the horde. Interesting, is it not? Yes, I think it's very interesting. I also think that the Day 14 horde will be much more present, because if nothing else, I'm going to make it a point to stay away from the edge of the map about that time, and so on. In the meantime, I'm going to take the next couple of in-game days, Day 8 and Day 9, to work on my tunnel. And I'm going to go over there to that structure I built. I'm going to get on top of it, get down in the middle of it, and I'm going to dig all the way down into the place I have in the mine that is prepared to receive it. And I'm also thinking I'm probably going to head back up here and do some more hunting. I have got something of a food problem. I'm barely keeping myself on an even keel with food supplies, so I need to do that. I may record that in case it turns into something of an adventure, but I don't really expect much going on. Anyway, the horde has been let down today, but on the plus side, got some stuff done, and I am ready to start doing a humongous amount of digging, cement making, and so on and so forth. Oh, I did get something else done. You remember that whole mess of pistols I had? Well, I've got this one now, and my main one here. I went and took all of them apart and consolidated the best parts of each, and so there you go. I have a much better quality pistol, got rid of some of the clutter, and yeah, that's better. And yeah, get some things organized, I'll put this gunpowder up here. I'm not going to be making any more shotgun shells. I did make a few more later on after some other stuff got done. I could. Yeah, so that's it for day 7. Day 14 should be much more entertaining. In the meanwhile, I am off to the digging. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.